Well, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissassa says she remains resolute that until she receives advice from the technical advisors at NIDCO, she cannot answer the specific questions posed by the highway reroute movement. She's also not willing to compromise on the constitutional motion filed by the movement several months ago.
The Prime Minister, in a statement on the meeting with Dr. Wayne Kubla Singh, says when asked the two specific questions, she pointed out that the matter is before the High Court and she has no intention to compromise the court case. She says she asked Dr. Kubla Singh if he sought injunctive relief from the High Court to stop the Debete Desir section of the highway. She says when he said he did not do so, she asked why. And Dr. Kubla Singh said this was not the advice of the movement's lawyers. The Prime Minister says she pointed out to the members of the movement that while she has every intention of upholding the law, there was no decision of the court to date. She says she also told Dr. Kubla Singh that in the absence of the president of NIDCO, Dr. Carson Charles, she was not in a position to state what happened to the recommendations. Mrs. Persad-Bissassa says she suggested that NIDCO officials meet with Dr. Kubla Singh and his members to discuss what had been done with the Armstrong report. She says this apparently was not what Dr. Kubla Singh wanted to hear. The Prime Minister says despite repeated questions on the same two issues, she remained resolute that until she receives advice from the technical advisors at NIDCO, she would not be in a position to give an affirmative response, nor would she compromise the court matter. Mrs. Persad-Bissassa says she then brought the meeting to a close and resumed her meeting with the National Security Council. The Prime Minister notes that Minister of Works and Infrastructure Dr. Suraj Rambachan, Minister of Planning and Sustainable Development Dr. Botuwari, and Minister in the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure Stacey Rupnarine were also present at the meeting. Karen Kozier Phillip,